Hello and welcome to our reviews. Today I'll be reviewing the WWF F2 Federation Fighters Kane. So yeah, I reviewed Undertaker the other day and here we have Kane. This mask isn't quite accurate to this figure. Also, doesn't really work because I've got the beard thing. Also gonna lift it up so I can actually see things and you can hear me better. Anyway, this is essentially just as good a quality as figure. Same level of articulation things. Full cloth clothing, 12-inch scale. Really cool figure. If I ever got the Elite Series Kane, that would probably be the only Kane figure that I've ever seen that I would like more than this one. So, yeah, let's go ahead and zoom in for the articulation, sculpt, paint details, all those sorts of things. Alright, starting off with a quick size comparison. Like I said, Kane is a 12-inch figure. Here is a standard 6-inch Marvel Legends size figure, which is Hellboy, and Marvel Universe Wolverine, which is 3 3/4 inches. So there you can see what kind of scales he fits in with. Now let's get the other two out of here and just look at Kane. Alright, here we have Kane. He's got his head up here, which we'll zoom in on in a minute. He's got his full cloth outfit. It is like one piece, except for a few extra accessory-like pieces. He's got the black spiky lines here, and then everything else in the upper torso is red. Then down on the legs, black spiky lines and red. The belt and the two wrist pieces are separate and velcroed on. The belt has these big gold studs on them, and they're not entirely accurate. There should be more of them, and they shouldn't be gold. And then his bracers should also have tiny studs on the top and bottom of them. Also, this is just a painted black hand. It's not actually sculpted to be like a glove, so you can still see all the fingernails and stuff if you look closely at that. And then his other hand is just a standard hand in a holding kind of position. Down at the boots, black boots with the strings sculpted into them. If you look at his back, you can see all the points where the Velcro undoes at the belt and at the back of the outfit. He does not have any of the black spike things on the back of his outfit, which looks a bit weird. I'm actually not sure if they are supposed to be there, but I would assume they are, because it seems odd that they just cut off like that. But I could be wrong, because I haven't looked at a picture of his outfit in quite some time. But either way, it looks a bit weird. Alright, now let's zoom in on the head sculpt really quick. Alright, here is Kane's head. You can see his mask here, which has the lines and the redness. The red is a bit darker than his outfit, I believe. His eyes are painted to be different colors, as they're supposed to be. One of them's that light bluish, whitish color, and then the other one's like a brown color. It does have the detail of the little stitching on the edges, and it actually even has the rivets painted in the corners there of the masks. You can see if you pull the hair back. And then the hair is just sculpted fairly well, and it is a very thin, flexible rubber kind of piece. It also has his beard sculpted underneath there. So yeah, very accurate mask and face sculpt from what I can tell. I like it, I think it looks good. Now let's zoom out and look at some articulation. Articulation-wise, Kane has all the same points that the Undertaker figure I reviewed the other day had. Ball joint head, all the way around, up and down, side to side. Ball joint shoulders, in and out, forward and back. He has the rubber jointed arms that bend about that much, so not very good. Ball joint wrists. Rotate, flex in and out. Diaphragm joint at the waist, in and out, forward and back rotation. Ball joint hips, in and out, forward and back. Same kind of joint as the elbow with the knees, so they don't bend too much. And then nothing that I can tell in the ankles or anything like that. So yeah, if not for the rubber limbs, they would have pretty good articulation. They really should have just used regular plastic. Anyway, this is the special edition of Kane, so he does come with a base, and he also comes with an accessory, which is a torch. So let's look at that really quick. Here is his torch. It's a pretty simple piece, some sculpted fire up there at the top with some nice paint detailing, and some wood down here, which is painted actually really well and really does look like wood with a little wrapping down there at the bottom. It's a torch, so it is fire relevant to Kane and things, although I can't really remember Kane ever having a torch in particular. The only torch-related things I can think of are related to Undertaker. So, I don't know if it's another one of those accessories that they just came up with, but it's kind of cool nonetheless. Alright, here is Kane's base. It is constructed, and you can kind of put things where you want to a certain extent. The ring post can only go in that spot. I personally don't care for the ring post. I mean, it looks good. It looks like a ring post with all the ropes broken off of it. I just feel it takes away from the Hellfire and Brimstone theme of the base. But you can kind of take the fire and put it in various different spots on the edge if you take the ring post out. So let's take this ring post out. They're all sort of slightly rubbery pieces, and then the fire is kind of a hollow plastic. You can see it's got the big WWF logo there. It says Kane on the front, and it's a very cool looking base. I like it a lot. I wish they would have had all the figures come with bases instead of just the exclusive ones, but there's not really anything I can do about that. Now let's move on to the packaging. Alright, here is Kane's packaging. If you saw my Undertaker review, this box is the same in terms of appearance, but it's about twice as thick because it's got more stuff in it. Big window here, WWF logo, Federation Fighters logo down there at the bottom. On the side you get the Rock, Kane, Undertaker, and Stone Cold. On the back they actually did not put anything on the back other than the Federation Fighters logo. Then on this side you get your little certificate of authenticity thing, which shows the number for your figure. He also originally came with a little tag around his wrist. I have that, I just cut it off because it was unsightly. But you do get a few proofs if you really want that for some reason. This is a nice box for in or out of package display, so yeah, Kane. Alright, that wraps it up for Kane, so until next time, goodbye! Hello, you've just watched one of my videos. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed my videos. If you didn't, run away and never return. Also, feel free to check out my other channels, Venom Raptor for all my variety gaming content, and VR Reviews for reviews of various action figures and collectibles. Thank you, and goodbye.